Single player. Load this up. Where were we? Iron Man, United Kingdom. It's having to think about it. I have to watch this. Doesn't update and sometimes and catch me out, because then if there's a big patch, your old games don't work anymore. And you have to roll the game version back, which is very good. You can actually do that, but sometimes needs a bit of warning. Let's jump back in. Very strange game we've got going on here. And I've played a few World War II historical playthroughs on this, and I haven't seen one go quite like this ever. Feeding kids should be banned. I wouldn't go that far. It's a good way of getting rid of kitchen scraps and stuff without having to put them in the compost bin. You know, in these hard times, these hard and frugal times, we have to make do. Anyway, let's see. What are we up to? So Britain was kind of struggling to get its industry in order and just produce enough arms and equipment for its armies, which in 1943, it probably was. It probably was. We've just kicked Vichy France and Germany and Italy out of West Africa completely and returned that to free French control. And East Africa is now under the control of the United Kingdom. So that's good. And we were preparing, because in this strange playthrough, the Republicans won the Spanish Civil War. However, they then joined the side of the Allies and were very quickly overrun by Germany and Italy. So the nationalists have got back in charge. And I wasn't watching my job, and we lost Gibraltar. I think that's enough of a recap. So the objective now is to retake Gibraltar so that we can open the Mediterranean to Allied shipping again without it having to go all the way around through the Suez Canal, which is working, but it's a bit of a pain. Let me just have a look at the oil situation. People were asking on YouTube whether we can go to war with Iraq, and we can. There is a British focus. I don't think it's going to be available to me to secure the oil supply. Where is it? Coerce Greece, sanction Italy. It's not in there. Secure the oil imports. This is it. Gains a puppet focus against Iraq and Iran, and a conquer focus against the Netherlands. Okay, so that's... Oh, it is available. It is available. And that will give me some free military factories. I think I should go for this, although no further appeasement. I think it's a bit late to go for that one. But, I don't really want to go to war with Iraq and Iran. I'm managing for oil at the moment, but that's for some free building slots. That might be worth it. There's another option to do it over here, I've noticed, but I've not really paid much attention to this in the past. So we'll come out of that for the moment. We're going to try and get Gibraltar back. Now then, we're in a bit of trouble. We've got some Royal Marines. I don't have an army in there. I've got a naval invasion planned from... Oh, hang on, let me just... Apparently there's... 4 divisions? There isn't. There isn't? Where's that army gone? Let's have a look in North Africa. 4 divisions of Marines. That's not them. Must be them. Oh, they're coming in. Okay, right, that's fine then. National focus completed. I think it's a mine-laying one. Now, is the one that says Fortify the Rock, is it called? It is, it's that one. And that's what we need. And what I think we need to do, the moment we take Gibraltar, is quickly switch focus to try and grab that. To try and get some forts built up very quickly. Hello, Wiki Mystery. Welcome back. How are you tonight? So in the meantime, I might go for this no further appeasement. I lose some stability. But at the same time, we can kickstart the war industry, and I think I'm going to go for that. So we've got the Royal Marines. They are on their way there. That's. I see now how that's working. I also have... this is something else that was recommended from the YouTube viewers. Take a look at Mallorca. Or Mallorca? How's it pronounced? I know it's not Menorca. Looks like there's a fight going on here. We've got a naval invasion coming in. Let's take a look. What's coming in? Spanish nationalist forces are trying to land against Republican Spanish and some Americans. It's a close run thing, looking at the cohesion here, but I think the invasion will fail. But there is an airport there. That's what we're looking at. All right, so let's get some planes on there, because that'll be within range of causing trouble in Spain, I think. Keeping the kids under the stairs is good quarantine practice. Exactly. Another benefit of that strategy. So what have we got? We've suddenly got a nice few fighters, which is good. Some naval bombers. The ground support's not that clever. Nothing brilliant. Am I all out of tactical and strategic bombers? Currently I am. I might have some training somewhere. Actually, one of these fellas. Are these... Okay, so we've got naval bombers. Right, so they're coming over here. They'll probably get a penalty because they're having to come from another region. If I put them on here, then they'll be in the region that they're operating in. And I think for those, that maybe reduces a penalty. I'm not sure. What else have we got? If I've got 100 fighters, which I can click on there, I can transfer them here, and that'll be fine. Again, that will help for those. Right, anyway, more importantly, though, the forces going in here. I know the Royal Marines are up to the job. I've got some Spanish troops. Where are they at? Now, they're here, so it's a really short hop over. The problem is, from there, they're not getting fully supplied. And look at the cohesion levels. Like the supply status is 46%. I could do with getting them in a proper base somewhere. What's the... that's level 3. That's level 3. That's level 6. Let's move them over there. I should be able to get more supplies in through that. This is going to be level 2. Okay, let's move them to Oran. I didn't really want to move these guys about too much because it resets their naval invasion orders, which takes a while to complete and prepare. So, but I'm going to do it. And the Royal Marines, they can cancel all orders, and they can. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to. I'm pretty sure they'll be able to supply four units there. Should be able to. We'll see. You good? Good. Glad to hear it. Hey, Will, how's it going? Did you miss much? No, I've only just started. Just getting things going. Are the school inspecting the workspace anytime soon? I've told the school that we're all coughing and spluttering and have raging fevers, so they're not coming within a mile of the place. It's fine. Croatia's been exiled. These are dark times. Dark times indeed. Right then, we can research something. What are we on? That's 45. That's too far ahead. Don't need military police. What about armor? 43. Oh, yeah. We can get the next amphibious landing tanks. I haven't made many of the... Have I made any of the first lot of amphibious tanks? I think I did. We've got some light tanks building up spare. Mechanized. Basic amphibious tanks. We have. I don't have too many factories going on that. We can convert some Matildas to that. Okay. Right, so, oh, I should have... Never mind. That's fine. It's going to be fine. Right, so let's see if we can get this naval invasion going here. Once I've got Gibraltar and open this up to shipping, I feel a lot happy about then planning an invasion of Italy. We'll see what happens with Spain. This might be a quick grab Gibraltar, push out to form a small defensive line while we fortify this to the teeth, and then see what happens. Where are you going? Are they joining the 8th Army? They are not. Are they joining? Where the hell? Oh, that's the problem, right? Look, reinforcements at the moment have to come all the way through Suez. That's a long way round. But let's see if we can fix that. Invade Germany? I think it's a little bit early to be invading Germany. We pick things off bit by bit in this. I've got to keep an eye on some of these warnings as well. I have to keep an eye on what's going on around Japan and India too. That reminds me. That does remind me. I should have... Right, so in India, I've got one army holding a line here, which is good. I think it's good. They're a bit vulnerable out there, but they're in forts. Just hit pause a second. Can I hit pause? Pause, thank you. Do those guys need to train up? No. Can I train? Where's the entire army there? They need to do a bit of training. I must have altered the division to some extent. And we've got this second army here. Oh, which are low on supply, but not too bad. Now, I could push these forward to form a front line, but I can see it's a massive front line. And a right awkward one at that. I think the Indian soldiers are actually doing quite a good job on their own. India's actually doing quite a good job here. I'll leave them to it, I think. Hey, Pan, welcome back. Discord didn't show I'd come online. Oh, it must be slow to update, I think. Hey, Sacred Sage. How's it going tonight? Right, so I have a spare Indian army that they're not necessarily needed here. That northern border's fine. I could bring them... I don't need them in Africa just yet. I should probably focus on getting things sorted out. And I could retake Sumatra, Java. The Dutch East Indies is looking good at the moment. Philippines is looking good. New Guinea, not so much. And I need to worry about landings in Australia as well as a result of that. But this army's doing nothing. And there's no risk of anything. So let's move them out. And let's put them in Kuala Lumpur. Are they not in a port? I thought they were. Oh, Dakar's not a port. I think they have to go here first. And then there. Oh, yeah, that's got it. That's got it. Okay, so that's a little bit of bookkeeping done. Let's see what's going on with our armies over here. So the Marines have turned up, and they are short of supply, and that's going down. Okay, that's no good. I can't leave them there. It was a good idea, but it's just no good. My Spanish army has improved considerably. Look at that. Right, let's bring the Marines back over here. And get the Spaniards, who are going to be my sort of secondary force there. They're not the... I mean, they need reinforcements and they need training, but it's supposed to be a temporary job, this. So you get planning and invasion there. They won't be the ones that lead the way. The Marines will be leading the way. Hey, Indigo. Nice to see you again. You may have dug up a game that you'd be interested in. The Deed, an adventure RPG game about getting away with murder. Ah, well, I haven't played the original Deed, but I played the Deed Dynasty, which is the sequel to it. And I really liked it. It looks old and basic. It's not old. It's just made by a one-man team, I think. It's really cleverly put together. For anyone who doesn't know it, it's like playing Cluedo in reverse. You have to commit the murder, but you have to frame somebody else and make it, and all the conversations when you get interrogated afterwards have to make it really point towards the person you want to frame. It's quite clever. I really like the way it's done. Is it Bonnet No Fakey? Or Bone No Fake? Anyway, welcome to the stream, and I'm sorry for butchering your name. Hello from Argentina. Welcome. How's it going? Can I speak Spanish? I don't speak any Spanish other than to be able to say please, thank you. I think it's about it. So yeah, I am embarrassingly poor with languages. Yeah, check out the Deed, and thanks for the link there, Pan, and finding that. So if the first game is as good as the second, which I really liked, I did a video on it on my first channel. It's well worth looking at, and if it's free, then grab it. Right, okay, so we've brought extra soldiers in. There's no sign of supply issues. That's good. So let's get my Marines planning a naval invasion. They'll be able to plan really quickly because it's a small army. 5 days. These guys, 56 days. So, but it gives them chance. Gives a chance for the Spanish to get some reinforcements in there. And that's fine. There's been a naval battle somewhere. Was that... that was a defeat. Hang on a sec, I've had a plan. Now that we've got some more nations capitulated, I might be able... Can I reopen the Burma Road? Reopen the... I don't think it's going to cost me anything. It helps China. The McDonald proposal. Is that to invade Iceland? Ireland. Okay, we don't want to do that. Invoke the Alliance of 1373. Portugal gets the event, invites Portugal to the... Oh, invites them to the Allies? I don't think they want to go for that just yet. Oh, I can request the Azores lease, which is here. And have a naval base. I'm going to ask for that, actually. It's 50 political points. And they accept. This will prove useful. Cool. What else was I looking for down here? I was looking to see if I can request a navy of one of these exiled. Polish extraction campaign. That gets us more Polish soldiers. Let's go with that. Purge Polish infiltrators. That helps. And we might as well expatriate donations from Poland, which gives us free factories for a little while. Spain, we want Spanish extraction. Let's get some Spanish soldiers. Spanish infiltrators. And the same. That's spending some points here. But, let's see. We get some free army XP if we do these as well. There's all sorts of great options in here I like. I thought there might have been an option to request the remains of the Croatian Navy or something, but it doesn't look like it's giving me that option to. Play LA Noire. That's supposed to be quite good, I gather. You like Who Did It style crime books and movies? Yeah, the deed, it looks like something off a Commodore 64, and I don't mean that in a rude way. It's it looks basic, but there's been a lot of thought goes into especially the second game. Because I must say I haven't played the first. I'm assuming the first is in a very similar vein to the second. Overall Steam reviews for that are in the very positive, so I'll say it's good. Oh, that's good. Yeah, the guy deserved that. I actually emailed him. I had a bit of conversation with him, and yeah, he seemed like a nice person. What have we sunk? We've sunk a Spanish convoy. We've still got that. Oh, God, they've landed here. They've landed here. And the defenders, the Spanish and Americans, have moved all their troops out. That's really stupid. Right, let's put those planes back there then. Right, Royal Marines, I've got a job for you guys. Let's get my army back on. Have I got a job for you guys? Cancel that invasion. Because they're going to be ready to go in 5 days. So let's go and kick some ass. I'm going to get this back. And the airfield. Let Ireland free? They are free. They are free. Nothing to do with me, look. That MacDonald plan was to invade Ireland. So we'll do that whilst we're waiting for the Spanish to get ready. Where's my Free French forces? These guys are refitting, I think. Where the hell are they? Oh, there? Oh, I'm going to have to put them somewhere else. We're going to put them in Malta, because Malta's got a big-ass naval base, I think. Level 5. We'll put them in Malta. And it's a nice, easy skip over there. And I should have also... I've got an 8th army. Where are these guys, actually? In Alexandria. Those are refitting. Okay, they need a lot of replacements. And my 8th army... They're okay. Okay, I'm going to put them... No, they're running out of supplies as well. Okay, I'm going to have to bring them to Alexandria too, I think. There's no point sitting there out of supply. It's pointless. Put them in Cairo. Or Port Said, actually. That'll do. Got some research to pick up on. Uh, 43. So I can go for better factory... Better construction speed, extraction, fuel. Looking better. What are we short on? We're not short on any materials. Let's see if there's any big... Oh, God. I think... Yeah, all right. I'll get the anti-tank guns. Because we are going to meet German tanks very soon. Ha! Sank some Italians. Excellent. Yugoslavia's been holding on bravely. Very well. Someone also suggested I open another front or send some troops through Greece. The danger with doing this, because I've done it before in previous games, is if all this collapses, it gets very hard to get your army out of Greece safely. So far, that's good. And the Czechs are amazingly And beyond all comprehension of mine, holding on, I don't know why the Germans haven't just crushed them by invading through here. I can't understand it. But hold on, they do, so. Okay, so that's gone. Royal Marines are going in, but I have some big fleets somewhere, which we're going to get to use to support this. Now, where are they? It's this one. Where are they? No, that's not it. Strike Force, it's this one. In Alexandria, okay. Well, let's quickly put them onto... It'll take ages to get there. Support naval invasions here. That's their job. They should start instantly zooming out, do they? Yeah, here they come. We'll bring them along. I'll wait till they turn up. Although really, it looks like it's probably empty. So I'm thinking I should probably just go in. Should we gamble? Let's gamble. Take a while for this to kick off anyway. Yeah, I've got our... Who's that? Did I put the right army on? Yeah, okay, great. So it looks like the Free French made it safely there, and it looks like there's no supply issues. So that's good. Do they have no upgrade I can take? And I'll put them on training just while they get kitted out. Looks like our Royal Marines made it safely ashore. So there was nothing there. And from there, we can pile these two squadrons back on. And I should probably put a division from somewhere. Yeah, I will. Let me just pause because I'm losing track of everything. We could probably take one from the Free French Army. Yeah, go on. We'll take one of these very badly trained ones down here. Don't know why they're quite so bad. We'll detach that one. We'll put it into the North Africa garrisons. And we'll ship them to here. Or is it have I got one called the Med garrisons? Yeah, I have. I'll put them in there instead. There we go. I could have shipped one from here, from the UK, something that's not important. But having said that, they have to go all the way around the damn Suez area, so it's a long way around at the moment. Let's get my Marines safely back. In fact, I'll wait for those reinforcements to come. Yugoslavia's been exiled. Okay, I did kind of expect that coming. But I might get some of their forces. I'm a respectable man for releasing Ireland. No, at the time of World War II, Southern Ireland was independent. Nothing to do with me. I stayed out of that one. No credit or blame. That's my motto. Just keep me head down and have nothing to do with it. Not my department, Governor. That's what we say here. Okay, let's bring the Marines over. Plan the next naval invasion. We can see there's something in there, but we have no idea what. We do have to hope that some Americans or something are going to come and occupy that before my ship gets there. Thought the game was World War One. Yeah, I was surprised that Yugoslavia held up so long. I mean, they're still fighting. Oh, the Americans are in there, so that's probably all going to go bad. And this isn't looking too good. How these forces have cut off a lot of the. I'm staying out of that for now. That is going to be problematical. My convoy escort and efficiency and raiding is going down. So why is that? My subs aren't doing too great. I don't have many of them. Let's see what the situation is here. I've got 14 ships training, a lot of destroyers, a few subs. Is that a new destroyer? Right, add them into the training fleet. I'm sure I have more than that. Well, I thought I did. I've got lots of... Oh, there's some of the Polish Navy there. So that's joining in. My dockyard's not producing much. Okay, what we're short of. No factories assigned. I don't need quite that many light cruisers, so we better get doing that, because I do need light cruisers. I do need destroyers. My escort's 140. Okay, well, we'll have to make do with what we've got. Can't do anything about it. Excellent. Looks like my force arrived safely. The Comet. The Comet was actually a decent medium tank that the British finally got put together. Alas, it, I think, arrived too late to see much action in World War II. Now, this is probably where I researched the Black Prince. Don't know if I'll have much use for heavies. Tell you what, let's go for naval doctrine. Escort carriers? Carrier subdetection? Escort efficiency? I think it's giving me escort efficiency, but I don't know if that applies to subs or destroyers or just carriers. I'm going to go for it and hope it applies to just overall. Yeah, go on. 3 months. What's out of date? Telling me something's out of... Oh, the tanks. So we were making Cromwells. Now have Comets. I've got some infantry divisions coming in. I'll tell you what I need to do. I have got some of these. Right, let's edit the medium 1940s. No, hang on. I've got some other medium tank ones, right? Yeah, I thought so. I didn't think that one looked right. So that's pretty good. Let's duplicate that. And this is going to be, we're going to call this big mediums. I'm going to make some big kick-ass medium tank divisions. I will put 1943. So I know what year the design year was. And what we're going to do is we're going to add 102 experience. Kind of disappointed that you can't have the Churchill crocodile. You might be able to... Well, no, I don't think so. You can have variants on the Churchill. There's like an anti-air, a self-propelled artillery, and a tank destroyer. So I don't know if one of them is actually named that. It shouldn't be, because that was a flame tank. But all right, let's switch these for mechanized. So that's going to cost a little bit, but it's going to be worth it. And it's going to be, when I finish with this, it's going to be 40 combat width. So let's go for back. Just a minute. Yeah, we want to double the tanks. This is going to be like a big kick-ass thing. We want another one of those in. Mechanized infantry. Do we have self-lights? We do. I don't know if I've been producing these. I want 2 of these. 55 XP. We're getting up there. We've got to get the organization up. So let's add in some more mechanized. That gives me 5, 6, 7, 8. Might need to go more on that. Medium tank. What are we on? 40. So an organization of 30. But look at the soft attack, hard attack, defense, and breakthrough. That's pretty sweet. I think that's pretty sweet. Save. So that is my new big medium tank divisions, and I'm going to order one because I can probably only afford 1, 2. What we're short of. Light self-propelled anti-air. Okay, I don't think I've got a factory making that. Birmingham, we'll go for. Played Company Heroes 2 recently, and the crocodiles were a royal pain in the rear to deal with. I bet it was in that.